you out, I guess. So still 2-weapon fighting. So that's a miss on the primary and hit on the secondary.
No, it's got like AC of like 6 or something.
Yeah, they're both hit.
Okay. So we got that's +3, so 5 damage.
Okay.
And then 1.
So
6.
it is
And
still.
I can move away freely now because it's used as reaction.
That's true. Run away!
Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you.
0. For the glory of all bear elves everywhere, see if you can finish off the cube.
I cast Ray of Frost.
Be hard. I'm not sure that you
Wait.
turn it into a giant cube.
And it's versus its Constitution.
Okay.
DC 14.
Wait.
No,
What's
hold on,
the
spell-
saving throw for?
Hold on, let me just read the spell real quick. It says, make a range attack roll against that creature with a bonus to the roll equal to my magic ability modifier plus my spellcasting bonus if any. So +3 +1. Oh yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, there's no saving throw. So you roll the 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced. Nice roll. However, it's still not quite enough to finish it off.
Somebody just pull me out of this.
Morgan is up. Morgan, who is the person who started this whole thing, has the chance to put it down for good.
If you don't kill this, I'm going to metaphorically kill you.
So I'm gonna hit it with my great sword.
That hits.
Woo!
I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to kill it.
14.
Wow! Okay, well that's what we like to call overkill, but there's no such thing as too much overkill.
No.
You slice it once again with a broad swath of the greatsword, and finally the structural integrity of the cube just gives, and it just sploosh, and slime, which is rapidly losing its acidity, just I don't know, fills the entire hallway. Your footing is a little bit slippery for a while, and certainly 2 of you are just covered head to toe in goo, the 2 of you who were engulfed at some point. But you have one out over the gelatinous cube. Here's the thing, though. There's a slight slope to the corridor, and the ooze is flowing down into the drain. If you guys want to recover your weapons and the gems...
Okay, I grab my axe, and I grab my axe and the knife.
I run and dive.
You run and
slip
dive.
fly.
I grab the gems. I stand by the drain, so I grab them.
Okay, everyone who's going to grab something, do a dexterity check.
Okay, I'm making a grab for the hand axe, then the dagger.
Okay.
I cast Lay on Hands.
Oh, I'm grabbing my dagger, asshole.
17.
Look at that.
I
Okay.
take the gems.
Morgan is able to scoop up both gems easily.
I got a 20. Critical.
Hurry! No!
So hold on. 0 is going for the dagger. Rolled a 20, so I'm going to give him that. And Starkicker, I'm going to let you grab your axe because you called it quicker. And there we go. Because you did roll the 6. It's just a DC 5, so it's fine.
Okay, at least I got my axe back.
You know, there's a little bit of slipping and sliding in the ooze. Luckily, even the people who do fall down trying to grab their stuff are cushioned by the ooziness itself. And again, at this point, it's nothing more than a mild skin irritant. You're going to have a rash.
I kick this box.
Wait, I cast Lay on Hands. I need the health back.
You don't kick boxes. You smash them!
Well,
Did we,
Attack with my
did we
battle
grab
axe
the
on the
gems?
box!
you did get the gems. Morgan's actually holding onto the gems at this time.
I have them. Haha.
There's
As
one...
a thief.
No, you can have the gems. I don't
A
want them anyway.
convenient
So
box for me to smash!
Well, I think 0 is the person who said he was going to kick the crate first. The crate, it's a smallish box that's tucked away in the corner, probably just out of the path of the gelatinous cube as it went by. So you can do a strength check, 0, to see if you can crack the top of the crate. You only managed to injure your ankle.
Okay. Now
You,
I attack
you take no
with my
actual
battle
damage,
axe.
but... Alright, yes, you can chap at it with your battle axe.
Wait.
Wow.
That's +4. +4. I forgot to add the +4, so 6. Either way, I don't think it's doing much.
No, tell you what, at this point, between the two of you, you guys have managed to crack the top of the box. The problem is the battle axe went in, and you heard a distinctive set of sort of clang as the battle axe went through the top of the crate. Prying out your battle axe and pulling out some of the piece of wood, you find what appear to be some old sort of, I don't know, just various religious ceremonial objects, silver candlesticks, a goblet, that sort of thing.
In half.
Not necessarily fancy, and some of it definitely damaged by the combined assault on the crate.
Can I have a rummage round to see what's worth what?
Yeah, I'll check it out. I have religious lore.
Yeah, same here.
Okay,
Since
well,
me and Zero
Actually,
opened it
I'm
first.
wrong.
We get first
I
pick.
actually don't have the religion lore, so I'll let somebody else do that.
I've
I
got
have
forbidden lore.
cultural law.
you know,
See if there's
excuse me.
necromantic objects.
The cultural lore, I will say that will be sufficient to be able to date back some of these things as quite some time ago. There's a couple of seals, I don't know, on the side or the bottom of some of the objects that's like, oh wow, this is from like 5 kings ago or something to that effect. So they're simple silver ceremonial tools for religious ceremonies, but and they're not terribly valuable in and of themselves, despite being made out of silver. I mean, there's a certain amount of innate value there, so even the ones that you've smashed have some innate value. But there's going to be a little bit of extra value to collectors. They're going to, it's an interesting historical set of artifacts. Certainly, without a doubt, none of this is magical.
Okay.
All right, let's
Meh.
hook her head north. Let's. What,
You know what?
is,
I don't really find it worth it.
Did anyone want the gems? Cause I don't need them. I'd rather have some armor or a weapon.
Dibs!
Okay, so it sounds like Starkicker called dibs on the gems. If anyone else wants the gems, you guys can roll off. Okay, stop. Sorry, Zero, but unfortunately, actually I gotta finish drawing out some light. As you step over this square, the floor suddenly gives way underneath you. You're gonna need to do a dexterity saving throw, or you're going to fall into a pit.
Die.
How do I select the pit object? So I put this on map layer. There we go. Now I can put it back to where it's supposed to be.
sorry, that's a +2. It's 10. The roll is 10.
I'm afraid that that is insufficient to avoid this particular trap. You plunge 20 feet down into the pit, and you're going to take 2d6 falling damage. 6 points of falling
Okay.
damage as you land on one of your arms, bruising it terribly.
That leaves me with 2 hit points.
Oh, jeez!
Are you dead?
Actually, like,
Excuse me,
actually
are you
dislocates your
dead?
shoulder, but you're able to kind of pop it back in, avoiding most of the excruciating pain from it. But
Okay.
it's definitely stiff. You are sore
We're not in
and
combat,
potentially going
right?
to shock. You're not in
Okay, is
combat.
anyone a medic here?
Okay, no, I have a
Healer.
healing potion.
And actually, hold on a sec. I'm not on the right layer, so it's hard to see. Who's this guy with the axe? Oh, that's Starkicker. You also have to do a saving
Starkicker.
throw. I will give
What?
you. I will make your saving throw slightly easier though, because you saw what happened to a 0
Well, that's fair.
Roll 20.
plus your dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Meg.
not going to be enough. So, sorry, I'm just moving you out of the way so I can adjust things.
Alright, I'm drinking my healing potion while all this is happening.
What?
Thump. Thump. So you are also going to fall and take some more damage. You take 10 points of damage from the fall because you weigh like twice as much, and you land on one of your axes.
We should consider having the rogue
God,
like, search
kill
for
me.
traps, maybe. Just a thought.
That is why you brought a rogue and a spare rogue.
Stop.
Okay, I'm back
I
to 8
hate
hit
you
points.
people.
So with the help of your allies, and certainly I'm sure someone must have some rope in their adventurer's kit, so you can easily get out of the pit. That's not the problem. Assuming you didn't die from the 10 points of damage.
Nope. Just down to 8. Ow. Ow.
Alright, I've got some rope.
Okay. So yeah,
Well,
you guys
that,
can easily
Yeah, I've got
scramble out of
50
there
feet
with some
of
help.
it.
Yeah, I have rope too.
Are you guys gonna jump over these holes?
I don't think that's a particularly wise decision.
Like, can we see anything in these other directions?
Oh yes.
I'll check
Sorry
the
about that.
far right for any more of these traps.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw my rope up and over the hole. Hey, how did you get out?
We climbed out.
It's fine. You guys can easily use the rope to help each other out. You don't have to, you're not going to be making any rolls for it. It's fine.
Oh my god. Is anyone here a healer?
I can do a limited amount of healing, but it's like very limited how much healing I can do in a day, and it prevents me from doing other stuff. So.
I'm down to 8 points.
Yeah.
Hey, I was down to 5.
Now, the other thing you can do is take a short rest. This involves resting for 1 hour, and each one of you have 2 hit dice worth of healing. So in that hour, you can spend up to the 2 hit dice, so you would roll those and heal that many hit points if you desire. But it will take an hour.
Okay.
Technically, 0 was low enough that rather than healing him, I was just gonna like say, if he got down to 0, I have a cantrip that costs nothing that would just bring him back up to 1, so I could just keep using that all day.
Cool. Well, let's move on.
Wow, you two. And okay, so I guess we're taking a short rest.
I don't know. He was just saying we can. So how badly hurt are people, relatively speaking? Like after 0 took a healing potion, did he?
I have 13. I have a healer's kit, I think.
Yeah, it comes with adventurers kits.
Yeah. I also have food.
Food.
A healer's kit lets you, gives you an advantage on wisdom checks when administering first aid. Alternatively, you can use your action in the kit, and you can tend to a creature that has 0 hit points.
Okay, Alton just looked for some traps. So how'd he do?
Well, where are you looking for traps? I'm going to say that the searching for traps does like a 10 by 10 area, just to save some amount of time. So you're doing it in the eastern direction?
Yeah, just right there with the ping.
Okay, so there you find no traps.
Can somebody check where I'm at?
Leroy Jenkins!
No, I am not doing that.
I'll do.
So again, you can have the rogues lead the way, and then every 10 feet, do a check for traps. With the caveat that, if you fail your check, then you might have run into a trap.
We're going into stealth mode, guys.
Okay, stealth mode. Yeah, actually, it might be a good idea for everyone to list what their hit points are, and then you guys can use that as helping your decision. Okay, keep going. I'll let you know if you find any traps or, trigger any traps as well. Let me
Can
reveal
I
some
eat
area.
some food and get some more hit points?
No, unfortunately, it's not that kind of game.
Too bad.
But if you eat a mushroom, you'll grow to twice your size.
What?
Or you'll imagine that you've
Alright.
grown to twice your size, depending on the kind of mushroom.
I'm pretty sure this is involving
And then you imagine that you can fly.
There's something really weird with the reveal tool. It doesn't always, center properly. It's very bizarre. Okay.
Someone, do not go in there. Send one of the rogues.
Okay, another door.
Let's
Nathaniel,
check the area.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
all
move
the
on.
floor up to this point is fine. You guys can do another check on the door itself for traps.
And this little alcove, I think, probably should be checked. It's a bit unusual.
Which alcove? Oh, the fact that there's, it widens here?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
I think.
If we got a door, I'll once it's checked for traps, I'll listen at the door and see if there's anything on the other side before we actually do stupid things.
Excellent idea. The door itself the door's not trapped. And go ahead and roll your listen.
And I have advantage, and I have +3, so 21. Or no, wait, I only have. Yeah, +3 is 21.
Okay. There's definitely nothing to hear on the opposite side of the door.
Okay.
I open it.
Kick it open.
Okay.
Nathaniel, you kick it open. Ow.
Do we need to kick open all the doors?
Yes.
Well, this one here, I will say that the rogues, because they did actually roll really good on their search thing, this door is particularly stuck. Like there's you can tell like the wood here is really swollen from a lot of humidity, and it's quite stuck in there. And there's a lot of sort of like, I don't know, grime and mold and mildew that is accumulated in the corners of the door, like
That's
all the
slime.
seams.
Okay, I
How
cast
about
Ray
we hack
of Frost
open
on the door.
I have an axe. I can loan for that.
I want to freeze the door.
And I kick it down afterward.
Okay. You hit the door with the Ray of Frost. I'm gonna say it doesn't seem to have much of an impact.
Oh.
But, I don't know, maybe it's made the wood a little bit more brittle. Actually, I don't know. You know what I'm thinking? Frankly, frozen wood, if there's any moisture in there, is just going to make the door much stronger.
Yes. No.
Or it could explode
But,
it.
but
Explode
really,
it.
yeah. But really, I mean, you're not looking to smash the door itself. You're just looking to, kick a stuck door open.
Right.
In fact,
Someone start beating on it.
well, you could. I mean,
I
you
love
guys
an axe
could
for
take
that.
you could take weapons,
Wait.
just try to chop down the door, but that'll
Has
certainly
anyone tried
take
the
a
door
while.
handle? Oh, it's stuck. That's right.
Yeah, the door is stuck.
There is also
You'll
a
have to
door.
like get a nice little like. You'll have to get your shoulder in there and really slam into it to open it
I
up. But
can-
it should be
I
fine
can
if you
cast
roll a
guidance
strength.
and give +1d4 to whoever's trying to break the door.
There you go.
I'll slam the door down.
Okay,
I'm breaking it.
go ahead.
Break it down.
I don't know. Morgan said it first, so
Whoever's doing
Yeah,
it
but I
first,
said it
I'm gonna
before
actually
that.
cast,
Oh.
I'll cast guidance and resistance on them, so they have +1d4, and then they have unlike on their roll, and then +1d4 on their next saving throw within a minute.
okay.
So what should I roll? A d20 and
Plus your strength, plus a d4.
okay.
Oh wow! No, that's an excellent roll. So you take a couple of steps back to build some momentum, and then you really like slam into the door as hard as you can with your shoulder. You're bracing yourself so that you don't hurt yourself too badly. And with that mighty roll, with the extra +4 as well, so that's a total of 21. You slam easily straight through the door. You like just clear it practically right off its hinges. In fact, it does shatter a little bit thanks to the ice attack. And
Then he falls down a bit.
come on. Why would you say something like that?
Because that is something you would do.
What happened? I missed it. What
Hang on,
happened?
I'm trying to do the revealing tool. Maybe I have to restart my browser or something. But indeed, then you fall down a pit. Actually, you don't fall down. You slam through only to find out that the room beyond is a large ancient cesspit. This is basically where the people that were working in this area used to discard their waste. You will have to do a dexterity or strength check to avoid falling in. The dexterity check would be to avoid falling in at all, and alternatively, if your strength is better, then... Actually, hold on. Just do a dexterity check first. I'll give you 2 chances at this. This will work fine. But they'll both be relatively hard. Oh my gosh! Fantastic! So no, you avoid. You burst through the door, and then you're instantly able to just stop yourself before your momentum carries you forward and into the
Yeah,
pit.
I'm standing on the edge right there.
Yeah. Do one of those things where your arms are sort of like waving a little bit to try to stop you from tipping over. But no, you stop yourself just fine, and you avoid falling into the ancient cesspit.
Ew.
That must smell pleasant.
Well, it's not quite as bad as you
let's
think,
turn around.
because it has been disused for a long, long time. In fact, it looks like everything at the bottom of the pit has just dried and crusted over. There's nothing sort of liquidy and gooey down there. It doesn't smell great.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm going out the door again.
Okay. Is there anything of note in the pit?
Not that you can see from here.
Okay, I'm gonna tie a rope off and jump
God,
down.
you're not.
I'm jumping into the pit. I want to
Okay.
do it with a rope. I'm gonna rope down.
Sure, you can easily do that without injuring yourself. It is about almost 20 feet down, but with the rope
Yeah, I
and
have
some
50
decent...
feet of rope.
There
okay,
you go.
Can someone cast light on my sweet ornamental dagger before I go?
Sure, why not?
All right, there we go. I'm in the pit.
All right.
What do I
While
see?
he's doing that, I pee. while he's rappelling down, I pee down.
Oh, I landed in my own pee.
So,
Splish splash.
so yeah, most of this has, I don't know, I guess composted into, like, you know, like caked clay kind of consistency. You can sort of like chip and dig at the dried stuff relatively easily with, you know, like some combination of a weapon, your hands, your feet, something like that. And you can root around down here to see if there's anything to find. Go ahead and do an intelligence check to see if you can find anything. If you succeed, I will simply... That is not a success. So you spend a minute digging around in there, and you don't find anything. Now, do a Constitution save.
Uh-oh.
Good. All right. You're fine. Do you want to keep looking?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking.
All right. Well, then keep rolling your DC 10 intelligence check to see if you find an item. If you do, I'll give you a
bonus to
random
saving
roll.
throws
There we
that I
go.
give is a touch spell, so you're out of luck.
Yeah, you're not going down there to touch him?
No.
That is an excellent roll. So you are going to find something, and give me a moment, because I'm literally going to roll randomly on this to find out what it is. Some sort of treasure. A 10.
That won't be very good.
You find an old copper bowl.
Oh.
Great.
All right, I'm gonna climb back up this rope.
Okay, you have to do another con save, actually, from your second search. Okay, that's fine. And you're climbing out?
I'm out.
All right, so you found a copper
Bowl.
with your copper bowl. Yeah, you figure it's worth, you know, a couple of bucks.
Yes.
You got to clean the poop off it, obviously. Yes, a copper bedpan. That is what I should have said. Damn. Does anyone else want to go looking around in the poop?
I'm
No.
good. Wait, what if we light it?
No.
That's a good idea.
Then we'd have smoke where we all get to make fortitude saves. I suggest against it. In fact, I'm leaving.
It was just an idea.
So it looks like everyone has gone back to the corridor with the drain. And you're now moving south?
Hopefully
that's
searching for
fine.
traps south, but yes.
Onward.
I assumed when we were searching for traps in that initial area.
Give me a search for this particular little area down here that I'm about to reveal, assuming... What is with the cursor? I think I'm going to refresh my browser here.
I roll a 12 for my intelligence search.
Now, the advantage of the rogues doing it is they do get to add their expertise die to this, I think.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let's add that.
Okay, let me come right back. I'm just going to refresh here. Hopefully it doesn't screw anything up.
I didn't mean to roll twice there. Do apologize.
Okay, you find no traps. There is a door, which is actually not quite revealed. Let me try that again. Ah, better. Now it's lined up. There you go. There's a door to the west, and then the corridor continues on for some time to the east.
Nathaniel, shop it down the door.
What's the door look like?
It's the same thing as all the other doors. Some sort of a heavy wood bound in iron. The wood here is not... Doesn't seem appear that this door is stuck in any way.
Okay, someone just open it.
Open it.
Have you
Let's
rolled?
check for traps?
Yeah, I'll come check for traps.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's gonna check for traps, I give you +2 from cantrip. I'm just gonna roll the cantrip from now on because then it gets less confusing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so 20.
Okay, there's no traps on the door that you can
I
tell.
use the door handle.
All right, you can easily push open the door. And you reveal a room.
How is it another poop hole?
Not a poop hole this time.
Well, that's a shame. I was thinking about
What am
jumping
I
into this
drawing?
one.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. Sorry, I'm using the wrong tool. Try this again. Sorry, it's not like you're on a time limit or anything.
No.
There.
Take as much time as you want.
Gems!
So, you reveal a room, and as soon as you step into the room, there's a tingling on your skin, as if there's some powerful magics afoot. But nothing bad happens. There is a chest filled with jewelry. I don't know, dozens or hundreds of pieces of jewelry. Some, like, basically, like, amulets in, like, some metal binding with a jewel inset into it. To the south of the room, there are 4 sort of pillars there.
Can somebody check for traps?
I'm betting it's illusion magic.
Okay, can I use my magical or forbidden lore to think about what this chest might be?
Yes, you can use magical lore. And anyone else has got skills they might want to apply to this?
I'll try my magical
cultural
lore, because I'm
check.
pretty suspicious of this too.
I have cultural law.
I don't think cultural lore will help here.
No,
All right,
we
I've rolled an 18 to try to figure out what the magical presence in this room is.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom. I'm gonna roll a wisdom to see if I'm gonna roll wisdom in case there's some sort of illusion magic that I can throw off.
Okay, you can go ahead and do that roll. Let's see. Well,
16.
that's pretty good. Okay,
If there was any illusion magic in the room, I just probably just dodged it.
so Zero, you sort of look around, you're trying to think these pillars and this. You go up to the door, you look at the door, and there's a certain collection of runes around the door, and you realize that the door to the south is magically sealed, and that the pillars and the jewelry must somehow tie into opening the door to the south.
Okay, I
So
want to
what
use.
do the pillars
I
look
want to
like?
use
Do they have
read
slots
magic.
in them?
They have just little sort of, little bowls on top where one might imagine that one could put a piece of jewelry in there. And in fact, Starkicker, with your great wisdom check, looking through the chest, you realize that there's really kind of a set of combinations around. There are 4 different types of gems in terms of color. Let me pull up my list here. There are red gems, blue gems, clear gems, and green gems. And I just say the color because you're not really convinced that these are, like rubies or emeralds or anything like that. They also come in 4 different shapes: star cut, pear cut, cushion cut, and square cut. And the metal of the bindings of like the actual, amulet or rings or whatever they happen to be in also come in 4 variants: gold, silver, copper, and platinum. And they come in all kinds of combinations. You could find a red star-shaped one in a gold binding, or a red cushion-cut one in a copper binding. All these different combinations seem to exist. So you suspect that you have to find the
What were
right
the 4
one.
colors again?
The colors are red, blue, clear, and green.
So there's runes on the door.
Yeah.
Can I cast read magic on those runes?
You can.
Okay, I have that cantrip. So I'll do that.
Okay. So you cast it, and all of a sudden the runes seem to resolve themselves before your eyes, and you realize there are 3 separate sentences spelled out in the runes. And they describe how to open the door. They say, the gold gem, or the gem in the gold binding is next to and between the pear-cut gem and the green gem. The star-cut gem is farther left than the pear-cut one, but farther right than the blue gem, which is in the copper amulet. And finally, the cushion-cut red gem is farther left than the gem in the platinum binding. Now, I do have an aid. I have a handout for this. Thank God.
Good, because I
Yes,
can't type
thank
that
you.
fast.
Yeah. I should have prefaced this.
I pretty much just blanked on what you said.
Let me get the sharing link for this.
Thinking caps on everyone.
Yes, everyone enter their thinking capsule.
I am.
Try this link.